thing is,
I didn't know the term for it.
you didn't say the word that you normally say.
I didn't know the size,
What's the wording? Tell me about the wording for
It's
this.
like
What is this called?
a drip coffee. You want
That's
the
what it
drip?
says?
That's how you order it in Starbucks. Yes.
How did you order it?
A large drip coffee. But I forgot the term. This is not large. This is,
Grande.
yeah, or
You don't even
verde,
know.
or whatever. Yeah, because, I don't normally go in Starbucks like
Tell me why.
that.
They even have
Because,
the napkins with their name on it. And this coffee, dude, it's burning my hands. This is hotter than. Oh, look, I got this up here. This is for my best friend's dad just passed.
for political reasons, I don't agree
You
with.
don't go to
I'm
Starbucks for
just messing with
political.
you. It goes
My,
against my.
my wife loves to trigger me. Mind you, she's never talked anything political about Starbucks ever before. And then the first thing that came to my mind was the bathroom issues, where they was
Mm.
like calling the cops within 90 seconds of them being in the Starbucks, the cops were called.
They wouldn't let Hotep Jesus use the bathroom, so I don't mess with them like that.
I don't think that's true. I think Hotep Jesus went in there and said, "I was told you're giving black people free coffee," and they were like, "Oh, okay," and they just gave him free coffee. I don't
Oh.
think he was in a situation with the bathroom. He was just trolling them because of what happened with the bathroom and how apologetic Starbucks was. That he went into his local Starbucks or to wherever Starbucks was, and he just like with the camera out. I was told you're giving black people free coffee, and the girl was like, "Oh, okay," and just like gave it. Didn't want any smoke. Oh, look, you're not wearing your hood on your mink.
No.
That looks great. Look at that. Here, just come on. Let me show the arm at least. My wife doesn't show the arm. Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Speaking of
Thank
taking off
you.
the hoodie, I think I might have to take this hood off. It's used to like a big truck. I need to be in a big truck to wear this because it's pushing my head forward like that. If I keep it up, then I'm good. Let me lower this. This jacket I'm wearing is Hassan Campbell approved. My first experience with Starbucks. I got no t-shirt on underneath this. Just got all my sexy ready. Boom. You already know. I needed put a nice little chain right here.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So of course I have the Starbucks for the first time.
Ever,
And
ever?
look at it. Look, baby, it's on the edge. If I take this cap
Yeah.
off, if I take the cap off,
Yeah,
can you
because
see that?
I told them no room for milk because I know you didn't want your milk like I do.
Look,
So,
can you see it in the light? It's over the line. If I take the lid off, it's going to spill. To me, that's irresponsible. They shouldn't do that. What is the premise here? I'm not going to put any milk in it.
no.
I'm not going to put any. I'm not going to open the lid.
No. I told them no milk. So, you
So
were.
you think that that makes sense for them to pour it where if I open up the thing, it's going to spill all over my
No,
hands?
I'm telling
Huh?
you. No, I'm telling you.
Tell me what you're telling me, because I'm like, I think it's rude for these people to give me a cup. If I take the fucking lid off, it's gonna burn all my hands, my legs, my thighs. This is piping crazy hot. Hello?
Oh, sorry.
So you think this makes sense that it'll burn me if I take the top off?
Um, do I think that makes sense, or do I know that from experience as a coffee drinker that
So
can
you're saying this
happen?
is common for
Yes.
people to hand you coffee that's going to spill if you take the cap off?
Yes,
Are you serious?
I am. Sometimes, like in variety coffee, I had to pour out some in order to put my cream in. So
Oh,
if you don't tell them to give you room for milk, they are gonna fill your coffee cup all the way up to the brim.
what?
You know what I mean?
What's the receipt at? Let me see how much we pay for this coffee.
There's no receipt. This is Starbucks. We go green.
How much was the coffee then?
$8.17
For the both?
for the both. Yeah.
8.17. So we're talking $4 and change
Exactly.
for this huge cup of coffee that I'm looking at. This coffee is. Let's do the tilt. How much tilting could I do on this coffee before it falls out of the vehicle? I mean, out of the cup. All right. Can you see that? All right. Here we go. Can you see that?
Let me see. Let me see. What you showing? What you showing?
Look at that.
Okay.
Did you see that? Look. Look. Look at that. Can you see that?
Yeah. 30-degree angle.
30. That's a 6-degree angle. So good to know this. I did not know this on this coffee journey I'm on.
Yeah.
That if I take the top off of this coffee, I am going to get scorched. This coffee is hotter than McDonald's coffee, and I thought McDonald's was the hottest coffee thus far.
And they said it was freshly brewed. These dark roasts.
What does that mean, freshly brewed? You got a damn coffee shop. Isn't everything freshly brewed?
No, everything is not freshly brewed. If you want like an Americano, they brew you a serving of coffee. If you want a shot of espresso, a lot of the drinks that people get are from freshly brewed coffee, especially in these
I
little
can't even
shops.
hold this.
So
This is literally burning my
you
hands.
know, when you're down to earth, you just want a cup of coffee. You get whatever's there brewed. Sometimes people don't.
And that's
like
for the
getting
down
that.
to earth people.
Yes.
Oh my God. The snooty person wants the coffee that has to be done right there for them.
With the almond milk and all that other stuff.
Oh my
Oat
goodness.
milk.
Hence what do they call these people that brew these things? That make your coffee?
The barista.
The baristas, right.
Exactly.
And what name did you put for them to call your name?
Oh, they was talking to me while they were doing it.
So they didn't even do that. You didn't even get the name.
I didn't even get
Did you
the
feel that you missed out on the experience, or you felt like you were like family?
Yeah, I felt like I was kicking it with a friend I hadn't seen in a while.
Would you please tell the story you told me upon entering the car? And project your voice so we can hear it, Mom. I want to. This is a good story.
Oh, as soon as I walked into Starbucks, they were like, "Yo, yeah!" It was like being greeted.
And these
by
are black
that I
people?
know. These are black people.
These are black
Yeah.
people, male or female?
One male and two females. It was
So
the
did they
male.
all three in unison give you the yeah when you walked in the door?
No, just the male. The other two ladies were smiling. And they were like, "Hi."
But you had the one black man. Was he skinny?
No, he was not skinny.
Was he gay?
No, he was not gay.
Okay, not skinny,
Not
not
skinny,
gay,
not
and you
gay.
walked in the door and they hit you with the yeah.
Yeah, ooh, you brought the fur out today.
Right.
And then they were like, "My friend make furs. Let me show you." And then they showed me a couple pictures. And
I need that number to his friend that makes furs.
yeah, you do.
Seriously,
was
I need a
like-
new fur.
I don't like to say what people think, but if someone was watching from the outside, they might have thought we knew each other.
Right, because that's the way it is. Black people give off the impression that they know each other whenever someone comes to their retail shop. And when they're looked at,
Hit fifth flame, my drip, my coat. Hit fifth flame, my stop, my smoke.
okay,
Okay, he got the shelter bag. You know, the big shelter. I just got kicked out.
Is that what that represents? It looks like a bread
Yes.
bag to me.
Yeah, that's what the shelter system gives you to get your belongings in.
Okay.
Identifiable object.
Right. It's like the Gap bag.
Exactly.
Remember when Gap came out with
It's
the
like a
Gap
bread
bag?
bag.
Everybody was like, I want a Gap bag.
It's like the shoes with no shoelaces.
What about the Conway bag? Who remembers the Conway bag? And you didn't really feel that comfortable rocking the Conway bag on the train all the way home from 34th Street because they had the biggest Conway with the best sheets. That was when 180 thread sheets were like 180 thread sheets for only $12.99, or maybe $18.99, whatever it was. It was like shocking. Well, I'm gonna dump some of this. I do not like sipping from this little thing here. Just I don't get that. For me, I like to open up the cup.
I will always be New York or nowhere. Is that Mayor Adams inspired?
It's like, can I even sip this? It's so scorching. I can't even touch. I can't even hold it. It's going through the cardboard. The heat is just. My first taste of the Starbucks coffee, y'all.
Of the one that changed the coffee world. Single-handedly. Ooh, la la.
I need to have a chart where I can check off first sip, instant. I need a chart where I can just, like Doug DeMauro has he has a chart.
Questionnaire, kind of.
Yeah, I need to answer like a few thoughts.
Okay, that's cool.
I need a little chart for my
Checklist, maybe like
right. Maybe even like multiple choice. First sip, was it or ooh, like what?
No, yeah, because I know they have like Yemen coffee, Turkish
right.
coffee.
All these different countries have their versions of coffee.
Oh,
So
exactly.
true, so true. Can I say that this coffee, from the very first sip of it, getting past I'm about to burn myself, oh my god, it's so hot, and if I open up the cup, it's gonna, getting over those emotions. This is a tasty cup of coffee.
Oh yeah,
This is a tasty cup of coffee.
from the Starbucks.
There's this like gourmetness to it that I have to admit that I am experiencing off of the first sip. Let me see. I just still hate drinking from this top. Can I pour some in your cup? Do you have any room for me to just pour a little bit into your cup?
I always have room for you to pour into my cup.
Aww.
Hey, you don't pour through there. You're about to make a mess.
Baby, I can't open that top up.
Hey, let me help you. Let me help you.
I'm freaking out. Look, it's literally, oh my God. Good job.
This is what I do.
Good job, man. You didn't make not one mistake, not one little. And then look, they have all these little things over here. It says decaffeinated shots, so you can add shots to it. Right. Milk. Does that say syrup?
Yeah, you could put the flavor.
Oh, those pumps I always see everywhere. Right? They have those pumps. What else it says? What does that mean, drink?
Well, you know.
Custom.
Yeah, custom. Some people want a splash of vanilla oak, a splash of mocha, a caramel drizzle, a little, whipped cream. It gets crazy.
We didn't get any of that because of your friendship.
Mhm. Mhm. They turn these drinks into desserts.
That
You
first
know?
sip feeling. There's a thing about that first sip that I just experienced. The whole feeling. There's a whole campaign behind that.
My friend used to want
Let
extra
us add a little
caramel.
joy to your day. Join Starbucks Rewards. Of course, there's a reward system.
Hmm.
Of course.
Yeah, people get free coffee. The 7-Eleven used to give free coffee. The Dunkin' Donuts.
Mm. My black coffee experience has continued. I do not want to put any milk or sugar in my coffee because there's a part of me that feels like, what's the point? Why would you put, why would you, like, my whole thing is I use the word cut. Why would you cut it? Why would you cut it? Let me
The
see
coffee's
yours.
way too strong. You need to cut it.
Right. That coffee's way too strong. You need to cut it. I don't think this is too strong. I think coffee, at least for this, for this, my initial experience with coffee, I think I would like to not cut it. I would like to drink it and taste coffee and not milk, sugar, sweetener, syrup, drink, custom, shots.
Shot, 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 shot. You know.
This delish. I'd be lying if I didn't say that. What is
Yeah.
what do you
But,
think?
you know.
For
I
$4,
know.
the little smaller cup we paid $3.80 or something like that.
It's a very addictive. I watch people
Wait,
can't
you have
even.
writing on yours.
Yes, because I have a half and half. I have cream. They put it.
They put the half and half for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially a location like this. Other areas where they're really busy, they'll have it out.
You can
And
do it
you do it
yourself.
yourself. But you have to tell them to leave you room for it while you order. Because if not, you're going to get a full cup of coffee and you have to toss it in the trash, you know?
That's so bizarre to me.
Because it's been too strong previously
So
for
when
me
they
to
lift up
drink.
their garbage bags, it's just full of all these coffee droppings, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You know.
Did anyone say anything?
You got a troll baby said perfect, yeah?
Is that you? Elvis is embarking on a coffee journey.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm 52 years old. I want to do something different. I stopped smoking cannabis. It's been 122 days. 122 days, no cannabis.
So
And,
funny.
and this is no cannabis products neither. So
Yeah. You
this
went
is no
cold turkey.
gummies, no. I wish I could be this disciplined with just sugar and the effects of sugar. Like I wanted a bagel with
Locks.
not lox. I wanted a bagel with. Do we still have the lox in the house? I hope you didn't dump that lox. You know the lox don't go bad, baby. It's
Oh,
smoked.
no. Oh,
Did you throw it away?
I might have. I didn't throw it out, but, I don't think I threw it away.
Okay. Yeah, LJ sees something in the fridge too long. She dumps it, not understanding that it's smoked. Like we could take this into the apocalypse and pack it in our bag and not worry.
I would cook that. I wouldn't trust that.
You would still cook the lox
Yeah.
because there's a trust issue. Yeah, she's black,
Definitely.
and I'm using what's his name's voice. Jesse Lee Peterson's voice. Yeah, she black. She black. Don't be offended by me telling my black wife. Yeah, she black.
Hi, sweetie.
That's our kids.
Yes.
Let me say hi.
Oh,
Hey,
Hey, Dan.
hey, love. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Sounds like you're just waking up.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed you so much. I'm sorry. Yesterday when I was talking to your brother, I didn't tell him to return the phone to you to tell you how much I love you.
Sorry.
Your mom and I miss you so much.
I miss you guys too.
The house ain't the same when y'all not there. How did you guys go out in the snow?
Cody and I went to the store and we had our snow boots on.
Hey. Aren't you thankful?
Huh?
Aren't you glad you had them instead of sneakers?
Yeah. Yeah, the snow was so high. I don't know. I haven't even seen outside, but is it still high?
Is the snow still high?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to get outside. You got to get to a park. What about gloves? Did you take the gloves? Your snow gloves?
No.
I told you to take the snow gloves. I provide you with everything you need: boots, gloves, hats, scarves, jackets, pants. And you guys still want to walk around with sneakers. Like, I don't get it. Sneakers and no gloves. But we're not
What
here
do
to
you
we're
want?
not here to discuss that. I love you. That
We wanted to know how our day was going today. Like, what are we gonna do?
We'll
well,
call you back.
we'll call you back on that because I'm on my live
Oh,
Okay.
and I
okay.
don't
Hi, live.
LJ. I mean Madison says hi to the live.
Okay.
I'm drinking my coffee. Did you know that I'm doing a bunch of videos about my new coffee experience drinking coffee?
Yeah. Wait, what?
I started drinking coffee a week ago.
You started drinking coffee? What are
Right.
you talking about?
Why is that so bizarre?
Because you don't drink coffee.
I didn't drink coffee. I am at 52 years old now drinking coffee. And I'm drinking Starbucks coffee right now. Black, no sugar, no cream.
You say you drinking Starbucks?
Mm-hmm.
No,
And
that's too expensive.
who told you that? You gotta
You gotta go to Dad's. You need to go to Dad's and get you a $2 coffee.
I need to go to Dad's and get a $2 coffee. You sound like your mother.
Yes, Mom is right. Go there. I know that coffee was like $5.
It was $4 and like 6 cents. 7
That's
cents.
crazy.
8 cents. Something like that.
Mom, you need to tell Dad to go and get him a little Dad's coffee. And is it a small or large?
It's a large. I mean, well, it's what they consider a large. I think it's called a grande. But Mom went in there and didn't get any of the information I needed. So I only know it's called a grande, or the assumption is called a grande, just from my years of watching television and movies. Starbucks has played a huge part in that.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this. This Starbucks might be the best coffee I've had thus far. And I've had Burger King's, McDonald's, Bojangles, and this place called Variety.
Okay, you gotta go to Dunkin'.
Oh, right, Dunkin'. America runs on that.
Yeah. How you forgot on the main coffee spot? America runs on Dunkin'.
She told me. She told me.
Straight from the baby's mouth.
How's your bro?
He's good.
How's he being with you?
He's good.
How's he being with auntie and grandma?
He's good. No complaint.
Mm. Could he hear us right now?
Awesome.
No.
Okay.
His eyes definitely not getting better.
It will. You know I'm on my live right now, right?
Oh, I didn't know they could hear me.
Crystal clear. Crystal clear.
Live in the
We have the
business.
phone up to the thing.
Okay.
But he'll be all right. You know, he's athletic. You know, athletic kids, they bounce back. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
Wow.
when you go up for those layups, man, you're gonna catch an elbow every now and then. Some to the eye, some to the nose, some to the top of the head. He'll be fine.
Okay.
All right.
So you don't know what time yet? You're gonna call us later, you said?
Well, we're not picking you up today. We're gonna pick you up tomorrow.
Oh,
We're gonna see you
Okay.
guys tomorrow.
okay.
I don't know what's going on with schools. All the schools in New York are closed today.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
we'll see what's going on for tomorrow.
They're switching to remote.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Hey,
Yeah.
you sound a little disappointed.
No, I'm not disappointed at all.
Okay.
Did you
Don't-
eat the soup?
Of course.
Ah,
What you talking about? Me,
exactly.
TT, and Cody ate a soup.
Exactly.
Okay, with the bok choy.
Yep.
Okay, you see, your
Let me
mom.
know if you want some more.
Mom knows how to pack. Mom can pack. And make sure you
Yes.
brush your teeth today.
Yep, I did.
Let
You
me
did?
know.
As far.
Oh, and TT be cooking, Mom. Last night, TT made us some chicken, some macaroni, and some like spinach. And then the day before that, she made us breakfast. No, yesterday she made us breakfast. She made us bacon and eggs. Oh my God, it was so good. And she made it the way that we make it. That, you know, the scrambled. It was like where how I make it.
Right,
Yeah.
the fluffy egg.
Yeah. The fluffy egg. Oh my God.
Okay.
I ain't no TT cook.
Well, she goes out a lot, so you know a lot of people when they go out, they like to emulate when they go home what they're eating, and I make it like a restaurant would make it. So that's
Oh,
cool.
and she made me some spaghetti with
Okay.
ground beef.
Ooh.
Oh, she's feeding y'all in there. That's great.
Mm.
All
I
right.
love it.
If she has a jump rope, give me 10 minutes of jump roping, babe.
All right. And yesterday, I fell asleep last night. Before I came to dinner. I was so tired. And so I just had what I was going to have yesterday. It was mac and cheese. It was some lemon pepper. Like, I don't know what type of chicken. Like, how did you make the chicken, TT? It was baked chicken. It was lemon pepper baked. And it was like
Nice.
strips. And it had, the mac and cheese was so good.
Oh, snap. TT throwing down.
Look, she can hear you now.
I said, oh, snap. TT throwing down.
Hey, yeah, I'm cooking now, guys.
That's great.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know, as much as you guys like to eat, it makes sense to be able to go home and throw down, you know?
I know,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And then we make it how you like it. Because, you know, the Uber Eats sometimes is hit or miss.
I wouldn't know. I've never ordered Uber Eats.
That's good. See, I stopped.
I've never ever ordered Uber Eats. Yeah. When we had our pizzeria, you know, we saw people doing deliveries, and one of the delivery people, their fingernails were so nasty and dirty. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I don't trust no one delivering my food. No dirty things. And then you know,
No, they are nasty.
right. And we have a friend that he does deliveries, and he brings his dogs with him. And he's covered
Oh
in
my
dog.
God.
He's covered in dog hair.
Dogs are it's
Oh,
disgusting.
so bad.
His hair smells so bad. It's really bad. Oh my God.
I saw a few of your videos, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Don't you be playing in my face. Don't you let them play, yo.
I know, right? I'm over there cutting up on you. I'm gonna tell you about the Libra Hyperscope today. You know what?
Oh,
She been making fun of me since we got there.
I don't even remember that part. Only part I remember is stop playing in my face. Don't you let them
Don't
play
play
in
in my
your
face.
face. Me and Tasha was saying that for like 4 days straight. Don't you
know
be
what?
playing in my face. Don't be playing in my. We couldn't stop. I couldn't stop saying it for days.
Y'all are so
That was
funny.
so
It
fly.
was like Libras.
You
what
should get
what-
you should
what
get a
you stop
T-shirt.
talking to you?
You should
We're
sell
not gonna talk
merch.
to you again.
You should sell some merch. Don't be playing in my face, or don't play. Yo, you should. I would buy that T-shirt. You should.
That's so
You should
funny.
definitely have some merch for the playing in my face because it's so catchy, and I'm sure other people are saying it too. But that don't mean nothing.
Right.
I would buy that T-shirt if I had a content creator that I thought was cool that made me laugh like that. I would be like, let me spend $24.99 on a T-shirt. Fuck it.
Stop playing in my face.
Yeah, I mean, you do say it a lot, no? Do you say it a lot, or that was just the one
No,
video, or a few
Yeah, I
videos?
say it a lot, and that's a good idea too. Because I was telling my mom I wanted to do some merch. You see, that's how you got to think. Merch is important, right? And you
Well,
told me
merch,
that
merch is
TikTok
like
about-
merch is like 40% of creators' money.
Yeah,
Yeah. Merch is really
Sure.
big. You know, people buy because people don't look at it as something they're gonna wear. They look at it as a donation.
Right.
So don't worry about if it's gonna nobody's gonna really want to wear this. They're not wearing it. That stuff is going right in the drawer, right in the closet. You know,
Right.
so it's a donation. Always remember that. That's a donation. Somebody gets merch from you, it's a donation. Don't even care. Like people just put out the silliest stuff on T-shirts with the worst font you ever seen. It's like, why? Who's gonna buy that? But they selling them. They selling a dozen a week. At $39 each.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Definitely gonna get into that.
This coffee is. I'm drinking coffee for the first time this week. And I'm
Oh,
having a Starbucks coffee, and I have to say, the damn thing is getting better and better with every sip.
it's so good. I'm
I
addicted
mean,
to
wow.
Starbucks.
The hell?
That's too expensive. You need to go to
Madison, you ain't got no job to be talking about things that's too
But you
expensive.
need to go
You
to
just,
the corner store.
Madison, you're
$2.
copying your mother like a parrot. Hush, hush.
Mom agrees. The mom know.
Mm.
Go right there to Dad's Deli. Both are good, Maddie. The Starbucks and the $2 coffee. They both good.
They both good,
Switch it
right?
up. Switch it up.
I had a coffee the other day called Variety Coffee. I thought I did a one-on-one. I had me open like that. I was like, what the hell's in this coffee?
It was good, right?
All right, y'all. Give Cody a kiss on his eye for me.
Oh yeah, I need to make him another ice bag right now.
All right, y'all.
So, all right, bye, baby.
All right. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Sometimes you get smacked in the eye. I remember when I was boxing as a kid, I used to walk around with a big old eye jammy every once in a while. I used to walk with pride. The human body always heals. It's always gonna heal. He'll be fine. And then when he gets back to his practice, he gets to brag. I'm like, what happened to your eye? Yeah, that was when I was dunking on somebody and their elbow hit me in the eye. That's what he's gonna say. Our son is 15 years old, just hit 6 foot tall, and he's dunking the basketball already. He said it was on a 10-foot rim, and then it kind of changed to a 9.6 rim. So I don't really know the answers to how tall the rim was, but
it was pretty tall. Have the troll babies coming in.
what are they saying?
Oh, you got a pro tip. Someone said pro tip. Someone named No for MK.
Mm-hmm.
Pro tip: roll the fur inside when it's cold.
Ah,
I never see people wearing the hoods correctly.
Oh, stop it. That's one girl goes on the internet and she's like tucking your fur. Stop it. These furs were meant for fashion. This is a leather coat. Stop it. This ain't to keep you warm. This is for you to step out of your Range Rover and to step out of your, what's it called? What was these coats big? Like Suburbans and Cadillac Escalades.
Yeah, Yukon.
Yeah, this coat. You wear this coat when you're stepping out of a Yukon. You ain't worrying about the wind. You ain't walking to the train. This coat is. Come on. I don't want to brag, but Yeah. And don't get me wrong. If I'm up at the summit, I won't have any fur in my collar. I will have down, goose down, up at the summit. I don't see no furs up at the summit. Maybe the indigenous people, maybe they might have some sort of skins, but all that fur stuff was one woman on the internet that went viral. She tucked in the fur to be around her ears, and she tightened it, and the world was like, whoa. So good for her. See if she can do it again. Look at all that residue on the bottom of the cup.
Residue?
I don't know what it is. One man's residue is another man's come up. You remember, Troy Ave said that. That was delicious. And you know what's interesting? How many people start their coffee journey with milk and cream and sugar and all that? Do people even start off black?
I never heard of it.
I am one of a kind here. My coffee journey has started black. I don't want that cut. No, I do not want the milk chocolate. No, I do not want the 1 ply. Give me the 2. I want the 2 ply back in the bathroom. That's a lot of res in there. Look at when I tip it over. So I'm wondering if I like the res. Look at the way it's like floating around that cup. Just a little bit of residue there. I kind of like it. Not the top to the cup. And don't people bring their own cups to be filled?
No.
Oh, so you have to
You
take
can buy
it.
reusable cups in there. People use it, but I guess that's for what they make at home.
So I can't
Never
show
seen-
up with a cup and they take my cup and then fill it up. I will have to take this cup from them and pour it into my cup. Oh, that's a problem. Who do I write about this? I
That
need to
goes
talk.
against
I need to talk to somebody.
the health department. You can't do that.
Who am I? Who? Somebody write this down. We're gonna solve this today. I am Big Elvis the Chef Rosenberg, also known as Premium Black News, where I do a panel. And on that panel, I have a doctor, medical doctor, board certified doctor, my best friend, Dr. Daniel Lewis, aka the People's Doctor. And then I also have Ulrich, the educator. He's a high school teacher and also a high school English teacher who also teaches boxing in school. And he's in Pennsylvania at the moment. He left New York City, went to Pennsylvania, got his teaching license in Pennsylvania, and but he was teaching here in New York, because you're allowed to teach for a few years before you get your license. There's a test you take and blah blah blah. I don't know all of the logistics to it, but we will be doing our show again. Unfortunately, it's going to be like via. We won't be in the same room, which I prefer. And when we couldn't be in the same room, I kind of like lost a little interest in doing the show. It was always some sort of sound problem. It was always something, and it became very frustrating to have all my notes and ready to do a show and couldn't, because just the sound was just trash, or visually it just wasn't up to my specs in my mind. So we'll get back to that. Until then, I'm going to continue doing this morning routine of coffee with LJ, who I adore. I adore her so much, and I adore her company, her time, and her energy always makes me happy. She's not into the camera. Why? I don't know. I don't even want to speculate. But everybody has their thing. What else? Like it, share it, send this to a friend. What else? Subscribe. That always helps. I have 964,000 views on this small channel, and I would like to get more subscribers. That always helps. That's always cool. I bet.
Always, always, always. Joey said, "Hey, he likes your hat. That hat is dope.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you so much. This is
What
one of my.
brand
This
is
was
that?"
my first. This was my first hat that I bought when I turned what 45? Was it 45 or 47, something like that? I've always wanted to wear hats, but I always felt that I was too young for hats. And I figured that 45, 46, 47 would be a good time to start wearing hats. So this was the first hat. No, maybe it was the black one with the red, because everyone was wearing black and red. Black and red was no. I couldn't. They were all sold out on the black with the red. So what I did was here. Let me show you.
He said he's 25 and he just started his fedora collection.
Oh, at 25. You see, I always thought that I was too young at 45. And look, I still have the tags in it. I leave the tags in it. And I'll tuck it in. So this is a Bruno Capello. What does that say? Capello. Bruno Capello. And what size? And it's wool. It's all wool. It's really one of those, like, it's a good starter hat because you're not gonna be into it more than $100. So it's a good starter hat to see if you're into it. But I went a few years without wearing it though. And then it says Australian wool. Can you see that? Australian wool right here. And what size is this?
He says never too
Extra
young
long.
to be saucy, G. Style has no age limit.
That's true. That's true. Style has no age limit. But for me, it was a thing that I felt that I just felt that I was too young for the fedora. And when I turned 45 is when I was like, I'm gonna purchase my first hat. And this might be the first one that I purchased. And then I've gone years and years without wearing it. And it kind of got beat up too. I was like, when I was putting it back on, I was kind of hiding some of the damage that's on this side of the hat. But I do enjoy the hat. It's super warm. Last night, I wore this hat last night. I had a mink coat on last night with this hat on, and I was shoveling for exactly 50 minutes to get, excuse me. And it didn't even taste like coffee, that burp. And I have nothing in my I did eat that apple earlier. I had an apple today and this coffee. But the burp didn't give me like a coffee taste or anything like that. It's really good. So, what was I talking about? The fedora, before the burp, what was I saying? Oh, that I was outside for 50 minutes on my knees, pause, digging the car out because the car went into the snow and the wheels were lifted off the ground. And I had to get all that snow from underneath the car. And I was there for 15 minutes. Ice, and at this point it was it was ice storm. So I'm having ice hit me from all directions, and I had this hat on, and my ears didn't even get cold. That was strange. I was like, wow, my ears are not even cold. And I was out there in the mink coat and in this hat. Getting it done, getting it popping. All the red and barking. That coffee is the best coffee I've had out of all the coffee so far. And is it kind of crazy that it was Starbucks?
They set it off.
I mean, they backslapped McDonald's and Burger King and Bojangles. All those are just very comparable. This was an experience.
An experience.
This coffee journey is very interesting. I can't wait to just start logging and vlogging. I'm vlogging already. Logging and blogging. I need to write this stuff down. Somebody write this down.
I'm really getting into it.
Yeah, see, that's why we need a sister wife. You know, she can be writing all this shit down for us.
Being informative.
I don't kid. I mean, I kid. I don't kid. It sounded better in my head. All right, come on. You are appreciated for joining us on this coffee journey of mine, and you're here with me. Come on, forget about it. Oh, look, the woman is struggling in the snow.
You should probably show outside.
I should show outside? Mhm. Well, it's we will have to go here because it's going to be on selfie. Oh no, I can. Here, can you put it on the other one? Boom. Put it there for me. I can't reach it. Oh wait, no, I can't reach it. I can't reach it. Your long, beautiful arms can reach it. All right. Good job. And can I say this? I have no need or thought to use the restroom. Normally, I'm like, I gotta use the bathroom now. I feel none of that. And let me just say this: this is not the first time with the McDonald's. I didn't feel like that with the McDonald's. I didn't feel like that with the Bojangles. Maybe I did. And guess I threw the fireman the thumbs up. I always do that with the firemen. Who know Big Elvis giving the fireman the thumbs up?
They're the heroes.
My Hassan Campbell approved coat I got on today.
It's a good show.
Look at all these people right here.
No. You're nice.
I'm smiling at them. They did not smile back. Oh, that guy has like shorts on. He's a rebel.
He's a runner.
He's a runner. Oh, look at the guy in the four-wheeler.
Someone's crazy. Someone's scared.
I want a four-wheeler. This tall guy. This is Red Hook, Brooklyn, where we live. We've been here for 3 years. Before that, we were in, we were doing a lot of nomad stuff for the last, like, 10 years. We were doing a lot of hotels, especially when the new administration, when the first Trump administration came. I just wanted to not be locked into any situation. I wanted to be able to get up and go. I was doing tremendous amount of prepping at the time. And my prepping journey has been recorded. We recorded all that stuff. We took our we had a vacation trailer that we would take on in the summertime, and we would vacation in a 1960 something Winnebago. Beautiful travel trailer, mint condition, museum ready. Could have been in a museum. It was so beautiful. And then we wound up filling it with all our prepping stuff. That's what we did. We concentrated on prepping. And then we were living in Marriott hotels for like 5 years. We were just traveling every 3 months to different Marriott hotels. We did that for what? Am I wrong to say 5 years about? 3 years? 4 years? During the pandemic, let's say. Yeah, during the pandemic. So Red Hook is just it's our home for now, but we're probably gonna be out of here in We're not going to spend another winter here, I don't think. Where exactly will we be? I'm not sure. That place on the corner is called the Red Hook Tavern. It's owned by a guy named Billy, who also owns Hometown Barbecue. You can't park there. You can't park there. He's like, huh? You know about that meme, right? Where people are like in these accidents and they're stuck in places, and you say, you can't park there. And they start screaming and cursing you out. I know already. Cars upside down on the highway. You can't park there. Yeah, and what we liked about Red Hook when we came here was this was like a concrete oasis where it was a little, oh look, this is a place we got to try out next. Baked. Baked. We need to try baked out. They don't look open. We like this, it's like a little town. This is what we liked about Red Hook. The fact that it was this little town. And everyone here, it's almost like Bushwick, Brooklyn, where everyone in Bushwick pretends to be poor. This is... Oh, look at her with her mink coat. I see you, girl. Is that mink? Oh, yeah, that's sheer mink. That's nice. And not sheer mink. Sheer mink. Where they take the clippers and just lower the heads. Remember Avon used to have that sheer mink coat with the chevron stripes going up and down it? Oh, that was so fire. So what we liked about Red Hook was it was this little town. And I compared it to, like, Bushwick is another little town, but Bushwick is all these people that try to look bummy and act poor, but they really all just trust fund babies and filthy rich, millions of dollars in their bank accounts. Whereas here in Bushwick, most people here in Red Hook, they don't pretend that they're poor. Everyone knows everyone is loaded, but no one talks about it. And you see this building over here to the right? These buildings they go back to the cotton trade. They would where they would take the cotton and they would put it here in this building. The reason why each window has its own shutters is because cotton is known to explode like film, like movie film. You know people that make movies and they put the film is combustible, spontaneously combustible. So is cotton. Cotton does not need soundstruck, but this building was famous for its cotton supplies. Wow, look at this army of people shoveling this place here. They're not using any machinery. They're using the backs of their workers from the supermarket. They're using supermarket back labor. So this building goes all the way back to slavery and the cotton trade. And each window will compartmentalize the room where if the cotton was to ignite, they were able to shut the doors and allow it to burn itself out. So it's a very interesting, should I take that call?
That's Madison again.
Oh, okay. Calling from Auntie's phone, right? Okay. So this Red Hook has tons of history that goes far back, and there was a lot of free slaves that worked here that came from down in the Carolinas and all that kind of stuff, that were actually like foremen that ran these companies, that ran these buildings, that oversaw the buildings. Pretty cool. And then right in front of us is okay, this sounds important. Can you call from your phone and Let's see what's going on. I don't want to call from my phone. Off in the distance, the Statue of Liberty. And this barge here. There's a barge here. Can you press the end button, please, to stop it from ringing? Thank you. And this barge here is a museum. There's a museum here. Really, really pretty awesome space. And this museum is, they do a lot of plays here, a lot of off-Broadway style plays. It's pretty cool. Red Hook is a pretty... I know I told them I was doing a live, so what the heck is all that about?
Hello? Hey, son. What's up? We're on live. I'll call you back. Okay? Alright.
What did he say?
I was just curious about tomorrow.
Okay. Now here's another cool thing about this neighborhood. I personally don't really care, but others might. Can you turn this over there towards Sonny's Bar? This place here is called Sonny's Bar. And Sonny's Bar has basically been, or we've been told, is the oldest bar in New York City. This bar goes back 200 years. And this place here was a little secret of New York, and it ran without a liquor license up until just 25, 35 years ago. And the way you paid was like a social club experience. When I grew up in Harlem, there were so many social clubs that were full-on bars with DJs and bartenders and coat check, but they had no license. This place was like one of those relics of New York. And they were forced to eventually get their head. They do have their liquor license now, but this is what we're told, the oldest bar in New York City. And it's here in Red Hook, over 200 years old. Sonny's Bar. Little history lesson there for you. Can you... Why so high up? I don't know if I'm going to see the sky like that. Let's lower it a little bit.
Let me see. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay. Let's turn down here if that's open right. It's going to be hard. The signal's not going to be that great because another thing about Red Hook, they did not get Wi-Fi into Red Hook until Superstorm Sandy hit. And the news was reporting about how Red Hook didn't even have Wi-Fi. And this is a place where you can open these gates here, and if you can see that, you can bring your boat and you can anchor, or not anchor, you can back your boat up into this area here. Something that is not really used, but it's good to know that if maybe the zombie apocalypse is coming, you can have your boat come pick your butt up from right here. And ahead of us is Staten Island. Cranes all the way in the distance. Can you zoom up for me, babe, and see if we can catch that across the water? Yeah, that's the farthest it's gonna go. But just all the way up there, Staten Island. And then to the left will be the sea. And then over here was more of those buildings that dealt in trade, and these were hubs where they were exporting fruits, vegetables, things that were leaving the Americas would stop here and travel around the world. And there are now art studios and restaurants and all kind of things going on here.
Distilleries.
Yeah, tons of distilleries. This is a place where you're gonna find tons of distilleries in Red Hook.
Breweries.
Yeah, breweries. Oh, and then of course the key lime pie. Red Hook's famous key lime pie. And they look open. This place makes so much money, it's insane. But they spend a lot of money to advertise. They spend a ton of money advertising this place right here. Steve's Authentic Key Lime Pie, established in 1994. If you get an opportunity to come here, try the key lime pie. They actually have the key lime pie on a popsicle, right? Isn't there some sort of popsicle thing they do here?
Chocolate dipped.
And it's chocolate dip. It's not the key lime pie. It's like they only have two things on the menu, I think. Oh, look,
Yeah,
and they
one
also
is
have a sign for
raspberry.
coffee.
The one has like raspberry inside.
Yeah, raspberry or something like that. I don't really go for that because it's a way too milky for me. I just always think I'm gonna have to run to the restroom. So I would just eat the key lime pie and call it a day. And it's a very small key lime pie. We're talking 4-inch pie, 5-inch, 6-inch pie, something like that. No more than 6-inch pie.
Well, they have a few sizes.
They do?
Yeah, they have a personal, which is a small one.
Right.
Then they have a little one, bigger one, and a bigger one.
See, why don't I know all this? As much as I like to eat. And how do you know this? You hate key lime pie.
I know, but I'm down here on. Yeah.
Oh, no.